everyone, it's Nisha. So today a bit of an unplanned video, and it is really in response to some questions after I did the collab video about the 20 beauty secrets, and I did the video on glycolic acid, and I said in there that preferably you should use your glycolic stuff at night, because glycolic has to go first on your skin, and in the morning sunscreen needs to go first on your skin. And someone asked me, does it really? I can't remember, one of my subscribers, viewers said I use my serum first, whatever, then sunscreen. And just to clarify it, I am not a dermatologist, I'm not a doctor, I'm just an ordinary woman like all of you, and I constantly learn. I think we never stop learning through life. So why I said that is because I do watch Dr. Neil Schultz from DMTV, and that's what he's always said. He's always said that your sunscreen should go first. But after that comment, I thought I'd do a bit more digging, save you time, and tell you what I found. Well, the answer is still inconclusive after everything I've read, and I have papers and papers here. So Dr. Schultz says the sunscreen should go on first. Then I went on to a skin cancer website, and they said that whatever prescription treatment you should use first, and then the sunscreen goes on top of that. So then you would think, skin cancer website, they should know what they're talking about. But then I find another website which says, so if you ask the question, serum, sunscreen or moisturizer, which one goes on first? And they say this depends on whether you are using physical or chemical sunscreen. Okay, so how we ordinary people should know the difference between chemical and physical sunscreen, and what is the difference. So then I have another piece of paper that gives you the definition of physical and chemical sunscreen. So if you have a sunscreen, I have mine here, and this is by advice of Angie, one of her advices. This is Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 45. So if you pause me now for a second, go and grab your sunscreen, and we can go through it together and see which one you have. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be patronizing if you already know this, but I'm as confused as a lot of... Okay, so hopefully you have your sunscreens now. So how physical sunscreen works. Physical sunscreen protects your skin from the sun by deflecting or blocking the sun rays. And another name for it will be sunblock or inorganic sunscreen. Now, chemical sunscreen works by absorbing the sun's rays, and some chemical filters can scatter sun rays but still mostly just absorb them. And another name for it could be organic sunscreen. Now, how do you decide what you've got at home? If the ingredients in your sunscreen are titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, then this is physical sunscreen. If your sunscreen has avobenzone, octinoxate, oxybenzone, helioplex, loads of them, that means that is chemical. So mine has got definitely avobenzone. I should have brought my glasses. Homosalate, octistate, octocrylene, and oxybenzone. So I know from that I have chemical sunscreen, and I think most of us have chemical sunscreen. Another way you can tell the difference is that physical sunscreen, the one with titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, is that it's quite thick and opaque and leaves like a white cast onto your skin, and it rubs off easily. Whereas the chemical one, which that would be, is colorless, odorless, usually quite runny, sometimes can double as a makeup primer. So again, chemical sunscreens, which most of them are, and sometimes you will find in ingredients both, the mixture of chemical and physical ingredients, but you should then treat it still as chemical sunscreen. So chemical sunscreen needs to sink into your skin. That's why it needs to go first, and then you follow up with serum and moisturizer. Whereas physical sunscreen or sunblock creates opaque barrier on your skin and won't allow any other product to work effectively over them. So in that instance, you put the lightest products first, like serum, moisturizer, and then sunblock. So I don't know who to believe. What do you do? I think this explanation makes sense about the two different sunscreen, but I am still quite confused. Does that mean, I think you have to choose what you prefer. Do you prefer to be really protected from the sun, which causes skin cancer, or do you prefer not to be so protected but use all your other beauty serums, creams and all that? I really don't know. I am so confused, but I think I will follow the MTV's theory and always put sunscreen first. I don't use physical sunscreen. Some people have to because they are easier to tolerate by your skin. With the chemical one, some people can experience irritation and stuff like that, but I'm fine with it. So as you know, I'm trying to work out my new skincare regimen. So far, all I've been doing since, I don't know, I was a teenager, I would wash my face. I used to use toners. I use them, not use them, it depends. And I've always put some sort of moisturizer. Only within the last, I would say, and with sunscreen, I've never used like a separate sunscreen on my face before makeup, because I always think, oh, my foundation has SPF of 15 or my face cream has SPF 15. 15 is not really high enough. 30 I would think is minimum. And also what Dr. Schultz says, that when you apply sunscreen, you have to apply quite liberal amount, quite a lot, and cover your face completely. Whereas with moisturizers, which are quite thin, you know, or with foundations, the application might not be as even, therefore you're not completely protected. So that's another reason for using sunscreen first. And I never used to do it. I just relied on the sunscreen in my makeup. And that shows because I have quite a lot of sun damage, especially here. On the camera it doesn't show so much, but I have these little lines and I've got loads of discoloration. So I do really believe in, like, you know, Angie Hot and Flashy is such a ambassador for sunscreen, and she's so right. I've only just been using sunscreen separate from my makeup, not for a very long time. When it comes to skincare, I would just use eye cream, good eye cream. As you know, I use my Tranquility skincare. They have, my eye cream has the holoxo, which an eyelid which reduces the puffiness, and all sorts of these important peptides and hyaluronic acid. So my skincare is good, but we have to remember creams are not miracle. You can't change your genes. You can't change your skin by applying creams. That's why prevention is always better than cure. Hence the sunscreen. But because I've already done the damage, now I want to not completely reverse it. I cannot completely reverse it, but help my skin to regenerate itself a bit better. That's why I started using glycolic. And that's when I became all confused with all these sunscreens. What do I put first? What do I put last? And I am just, honestly, my head is like swollen from the information. So, not literally, I hope. But yeah, I would be so glad if any dermatologist is watching and would like to put your opinion out there. Or just any of you, how do you do it? And have you been doing it for long? Does that work for you? So anyway, I will do another video all about skincare once I've decided what I'm going to do. I've been reading a lot on Paula's Choice, because Paula's Choice is in the UK now. You can order in the UK. So I am a bit overwhelmed by all this information, but I want to make a right decision. So I'm still researching all that stuff, and once I have done it, I will do another video. But I also wanted to start using vitamin C serum, and I've read already that in order for it to be any good, it has to be quite nice concentration of vitamin C, not like just any cream that you buy it says has vitamin C. You should have at least 10% of vitamin C. That's what I've read. So I would like to use that, and obviously because that prevents, that protects you from pollution-free radicals and the sun damage. So you should use that serum, I suppose, in the morning, and that's when my confusion comes in. So once I get the serum, do I use this first, then the serum, then my moisturizer, then my makeup, or do I use the serum first, my moisturizer, and then this and my makeup? That's when I'm confused. Sorry. But for now, my decision is this goes on first. So that's why I wanted to come on here, because I do get a lot of, after I've done a video, anything about skincare, I do get a lot of questions. And please understand, I am not a guru. I am not a professional doctor. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm just someone who really takes interest in skincare, in beauty products, and I love reading about it. I love researching it, but I still learn every day as well. So I just wanted to tell you what I found out, and in my opinion, that goes first. If you do it other way, or if you do it the same way, or because here in the UK we don't go to dermatologists like you do in the US. I hear most people on here saying, oh, I've been to my dermatologist, my dermatologist. You can't just go to the dermatologist here. You have to go to your GP first, your general practitioner. And if you have some terrible skin problem, then he might, just might, refer you to dermatologist. Otherwise, there is no need to go to dermatologist. And it's like that with any specialist, but it is probably because we don't pay for healthcare like you do in the US. So I suppose if you pay for it, you go and see whoever the hell you like. So yes, we don't go to the dermatologist like willy-nilly just to tell me what skincare I should use. That is not considered a medical problem unless you have acne and stuff like that. So what? I've lost my train of thought now myself. I am so confused. I don't know how you. Yeah, let me know if you've been to your dermatologist and what he or her advised you to do. I would love to hear it all. I'm sure I will end up even more confused. We seem to trust people in power, people with authority, people with medical degree, I suppose. So when I watch Dr. Schultz, I trust what Dr. Schultz says. But then I go onto the website, skin cancer website, where you would think they know it all, and he says something totally different. So I don't really know. Also, please don't ask me today about my makeup, what I'm wearing, because I don't know what I'm wearing. I had a really bad day today, makeup day. I put on some makeup in the morning, then I didn't like it, then I put something on the top of it, then I still didn't like it, then I put more eyeshadow on, then I covered my eyelashes with powder, so then I put my false eyelashes on. I changed my lipstick 500 times, so it's a mess. So please don't ask me. I won't be answering any questions today about what is on my face, because there is half of makeup stuck on my face. Okay then, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I see you soon. Bye.